the beginning, please, from the beginning.
No. We discussed poems with Becky about the f-dur. She said of a second and you nudged me with your stuff. I was like, oh my god. So Becky's standing there like this. She made it back up and then you were trying.
Well, initially I was putting together the program for this Armado Arts Festival event, and I came across this piece that we had in our filing cabinet, and it had guitar in it. So I got in touch with David, and literally he came back to me and said, well, if I'm going to come to the concert and do that, could we do this as a solo piece? And I went, absolutely. With this particular concert, there's actually a lot of favourites from my childhood, like from my teenage years, that I either studied at high school, or they're pieces that I played, or even like, there's a piece in our salon orchestra program that my dad first exposed to me when I was a child, just playing this from a classical music cassette.
No, it gets clogged with water and then it bubbles. Alright, ready?
So it's music that I feel that if it touches me, then surely it's going to connect with our audience. And that's probably one of the main factors. I try to choose my program based on it being either remotely popular music or music that if someone hasn't ever heard it before, they'll still sit there and enjoy it. People coming to our concerts because they're supportive of us as musicians, and often they have very limited musical background, and so I love creating a program that will allow people to connect with music and be able to listen to what we're playing and identify with themes, or this is why it sounds like that. Sometimes it's music that's been used in films and it just reminds people of things. Sometimes it brings people to tears, just the way that the music makes them feel.
Do you think
piece mean to you?
The Beethoven piece is a bit of a personal story for me. I learnt it when I was 16 years old. It's got the date written in my teenage handwriting, 1994, on the top. And it was a piece that I learnt because my teacher gave it to me to learn. I learnt it well. I didn't really connect much to it, but I have an appreciation for the technique that has to go into playing Beethoven. So I've actually been doing some violin practice after all these years, and we have pulled it together to have our salon orchestra accompany me, and without a conductor, that's a big job.
How old were you when you first
As an orchestra, we have grown. It was lovely. It was 4 years ago that we gave a concert at the Armidale District Hall, and it was called Bringing Back the Magic. I love utilising local venues, and they might not be the most perfect acoustic venues, but it doesn't matter because it's our local region and we're using our beautiful local musicians. We have a turnover of musicians in the orchestra. It's not a big turnover. Some musicians are still with us from our inception 13 years ago. But I think it's just simply that we're all being inspired by each other. So everyone is practicing more, and in 4 years, everyone's improved. I mean, if you imagine completing an AME-B grade once a year, then those people who were at third grade before are getting up to fifth or sixth grade level of playing. Everyone's just a bit more accomplished now and more experienced in performing. Performance isn't just about being able to play the notes on the page, it's actually being able to cope with the anxieties that come with performing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
everyone, can I just, sorry, is it okay, could we please do 3 bars before E until 7:30?